here we go. Look at this Swedish beauty that we've got for you today. A V4 Saab. Very, very nice, presentable car. It's not immaculate. No classic car ever is. It's a real good user. You can take this anywhere. You won't be ashamed. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning to look at. It's a real retro machine. Look at them wheel trimmings. In fact, just look at the styling on the back of that there. It's fabulous. Look at these little air scoops here. They're to demist your back screen as you're driving along. What was they thinking when they've got the pen and paper out to draw this? It looks absolutely amazing. They're looking so different now, aren't they? Why drive something like a boring when everyone's got one Morris 1000 when you can have this little beauty? There we go, look at that. Look at them chrome dished hubcaps. I love it. Great car. A quick look under the bonnet here of the Saab. It's all nice and tidy and straight and solid on the inner wings. No signs of any corrosion on the bulkhead there or anything. Nice and tidy under the bonnet, the back of the bonnet there. And you look at the rest of the pictures. I've dipped all the fluids and shown you pictures of everything, so that's under the bonnet. A quick look around the interior. It probably could do with a little bit of a light valet on the cloth bits, but there's no rips or tears in there. It's just as it is. Very unmolested, quite original. Got these super cool little ashtrays. Everything's just really very much as it was. I don't think too much has been added. There is a stereo that's been added on the other side. I'll show you when we go round. Trying to do that one-handed is not a good idea. There we go. So I've got seat belts in the back and in the front. A little bit of damage in that corner of that headline in there. I've actually been fiddling with it, but if you just stuck it back up, you can hardly see it. Floor plans are good, carpets are good. So look on the other side. So we are at the driver's side. You can see the same story. All nice and original and unmolested. There's a stereo been added there. I've not tried it, but it can easily be removed. No big holes have been cut in the dashboard. Mileage is a complete unknown with this car. That's clearly not the original clock because it has a digital mileometer. And when you look at the MOT history, mileage is all over. So I'm selling the car with very much unknown mileage. There is some nominal wear to the pedal rubbers, but it's certainly not done the 125,000 that's on the clock at the minute, in my opinion. But take the mileage with a pinch of salt. The car sold with completely unknown mileage, basically. I tried to show you before how these windows went down. I absolutely love them. Look at that. Just kind of fold yourself into the door like that. Okay, watch the rest of the video. So here we are inside the boot, and again you can see in the spare wheel well there, everything's nice and solid. The floor panels aren't original. You've got a spare wheel there. There's a floor panel here, look. I'll put them back and I'll show you the boot with them back in. Okay, so that's the floor panel back in. It fits absolutely perfectly. Look, the spring holders come back up and sit on. We've got the battery in the boot there, spare number plate, jack, brace and the spare corner bumper. And you can see here as well, underside of the boot is absolutely fine. Some surface rust there, but it's all good. Okay, the car literally has just arrived, so we haven't gone through it and checked every single bulb. I think there might be a brake light out, but everything's working as it should. We've got washers, we've got wipers, we've got indicators on both sides, and definitely all the indicators are all working. The lights are all working. The full beam flasher is working there. Look, the hazards are working. We haven't got a horn as yet, but I'll have a mess with that. And the heater's working as well. There we go, so all the electrics are looking good, just a few little bits we'll have a fiddle with. Underside tour of the lovely Saab. So here we are at the front end. You can see the front scuttle panel there is all good. This is the exhaust system. It's obviously been fairly recently replaced. It is like a drawing for the exhaust in the service history, so I think it must be new. And you can see through to there, right under the floor. That's just wants Schultz in. I didn't want to put Schultz all over this car. I think it's much better for whoever buys it to see it like it is. But if the buyer does want it under sealing right through, we will do. Okay, we're going to move around the side. Okay, I'm on the passenger side, and as I said, I haven't under sealed it. I just want to show you that this is all solid. It's just surface rust, and it does want wax oil in it under sealing. It's the same all the way through. There's no holes or anything here, this is just flaking off under seal. You can see right down those door sills. And you can see right into the centre of the car there. It really is solid the whole way through. And round that back spring hanger, there's no issues or anything there, just surface that wants just protecting. But at this moment in time, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to leave it for the time being so you can see what you're buying. So here we are at the back end again. It's the same story. It's all solid. Maybe some little bits of surface rust. There's a good towing eye there, look. There's another good towing eye there. You can see right underneath the car. You can see the condition of the tyres. No issues whatsoever. We'll move round to the left side. And here we are at the driver's side, showing you all underneath the last bit of the car. So we've been round front, back and both sides. You can see the freshest exhaust there. No holes. It does want treating with some wax oil. But I'm showing you what you're buying. This is just flaking under seal. There's no issues there. There's no issues around that spring hanger. Absolutely solid.